Hi everyone, Lala Inspired here. Welcome to my channel. Wanted to show you guys how I'm going to create this beautiful shadow box here. Using all these cute little hand-rolled, handmade flowers. So just wanted to start with this one here. This I cut from my CRICUT Maker. This is about, just so that you guys can see, it is like 3.5 inches wide, and it's gonna come out to be this cute little size right here. I'm not sure if you can see that. All right, and just so you guys all know, I use this Savvy slotted tool. I picked this up at Hobby Lobby, but it's available anywhere, especially on Amazon, and I'll put a link down below for you. So this little tool here, you put the slot right in between the paper there, and you just start rolling here. And I love making these little flowers. They're just so simple and easy, and the tool really helps because it has these little lines there, kind of help your fingers stay on it and turn it as you go. And if it does that, if it goes out a little bit, just make sure to just push it back on in there, and you can see the little flowers start to form there. So then once I think I'm done, I'm gonna pull that out. Slides right out, and I want to kind of do the rest by hand, only because it kind of helps, you know, helps me guide it through, and I can hold it better once I get to the very end. So the cool thing about these flowers is that when you cut them, that little circle flap at the very end acts as your lid, let's say. So now I'm just gonna put some hot glue on it, and I'll press that to close the flower. I have a little bit of glue residue, but that's all right. Just get it off your fingers, and voila. Here's the cute little flower. And like I said, this is 3.5. That is the size. And I'm just gonna roll up 2 more. And like I said, put the slot in there so it can hold the center together for you, and you just start rolling along. Okay. I like the shadow box for Mother's Day. I feel like it's, you know, representative of mom, the flowers, the beauty, and everything that that moms mean to us, right? Right. And the cool thing about the shadow boxes is that, like I said, Michael's always has them on sale. And you can add vinyl lettering to the glass to make your gift for mom even more special. Okay, I'm done with that one. A little bit of glue there. Come around. And they're tiny. They say, you know, the tinier the better. I think it doesn't matter. Each flower has its own beauty and simplicity. So I'll put some more glue. Like I said, the little end there acts like your lid to kind of hold the flower together. Okay, and there you go. Just gonna do one more. Now this hot pink one that I cut out, and like I said, all these patterns can be found on CRICUT's Design Space. And you can adjust the size. So I just, you know, for each flower, you might see one big, one small. I'm the one that adjusted the size. This one, I'm gonna say, is my 6-inch flower that I'm about to roll up for you guys. All right, and remember, when you're gonna roll, make sure you're holding it with your left hand, fingertips right at the very beginning there. The inside is your lid part to close the flower. Slide my tool in there, and just use my fingers as a guide to kind of keep it all together there. And once you get better at this, you can go faster, you know. But like I said, this is such an easy tool. Everybody can use it. Everybody can make these beautiful flowers. And I just wanted to show you how easy it is, because really, I just learned how to do these, not, you know, since maybe like about a year now. I've been doing flowers. So here we go. And when you get to the very end, just kind of like loosen the flower so it can like open up just a little bit. And you can see I kind of loosened it a little too much, but we don't want that. Hopefully my glue will hold that together for me. So here it goes. Nothing glue there. Close my flower here. Got a little bit of glue there on the outside. I mean, these things happen, right? Just wipe it right off. Okay, so now as you can see, this one, this is the 6-inch flower that I measured for you guys earlier. So there it is. This other flower pattern that I wanted to show you guys is very pretty, also found on Design Space. I am gonna just glue these together, and I'm gonna glue a little off center so it can get a little more dimension there. So put my glue on the bottom petal first. And like I said, attach this petal off center so it can give me some dimension in between there. Then I'm just gonna glue this center. Now this is also like in Design Space. I mean, Design Space is amazing. CRICUT Design Space. You can find all the flower patterns there. I love it, and I feel it's absolutely worth it to have access to CRICUT Design Space. It's just so much, it just like your options and pictures of everything are endless. You can get so many designs from there. So I'm gonna take a little step further. I think I may want to put one of these little cute pearls in the center of my flower. So yeah, these little things are hard to grasp, right? So just gonna put a little glue there, not too much, and try to grab my pearl here and drop it right in the center. Wish me luck. See, I need a little help here with my wood stick here. There you go. Okay, and there is my other flower there. Okay, then now I also have a cute little butterfly that looks a little plain for me. I think I also want to add some maybe pearls coming down here. I'll show you how that goes. Let's see here. These, I think I maybe want to use 3 of them, so I'm just going to detach them here and get them ready. Oh, remember, every time you use your tool, after you use your tool, make sure you put your cover back on, because these metal tips, they're pretty sensitive, and like they'll bend for no reason. So always put your protective cap, or if it goes back inside a little case, then you should always put it back as soon as you're done, because if it drops on the floor or anything, it's just gonna bend, and you wanna take care of it so you can keep using it. So I am going to put some glue here on the butterfly and a little bit on my stick here. Just tap that so I can pick up these cute little pearls. Make it a little easier for myself. So here's the first one. Here's one more. And the last one. It seems to have some glue on the bottom. Okay. Maybe from the package, but that's all right. We're still good. And there you go. Simple. It's so amazing how cute little things like this can change your paper craft instantly. Cute little butterfly there with pearls. See that? So now what I'm going to do is take all these off just so I can show you. And I'm just going to arrange the flowers in any way that I want, just whatever looks pretty. So, nope, that one, just use my nail. So like I said, this is the 9x9 shadow box, and Michael's has them, and they have so many colors. For the wood frame, they have the dark brown, the light gray, you know, the beige and the white and the black. I mean, there's just so many things that you can do with these. But like I said, this is my Mother's Day flower shadow box that I'm showing you. So I'm gonna come on here to the back and lift these out. Okay. Hard sometimes with my fingers. I'll lift this out. Okay, there we go. So now let me show you how this shadow box works. So this was the back part. This is where we can put everything on it, however we want to design this piece. And then you have here this frame and then the glass. So it's always the glass first, then the wood frame, then the back portion. It goes face down. Okay. So this always comes with pins. And by the way, another great idea for the shadow box, which I love, is adding a picture and make your decorations around it. Like I said, you can do anything you want on these to make it look so beautiful and special. All right. And so I'm going to take this out of the way. Put that there. So now I'm just going to play around with my frame here. Before I glue down my flowers, I want to just put them down, see how I want it to look. You know, change the colors and move them around. And then when I'm done, you know, and I see, okay, yep, that's what I wanted. That's how I want it to look. Then I'll start gluing down the flowers. Yeah, so you try to, you know, just mix the colors in, mix the flowers. Look pretty. Figure out where to put the leaves. Maybe here, there. I love that flower, by the way. This one too. These peonies, these two here at the ends are the peonies. I mean, they're just, they look gorgeous every single time that you make them. Not sure where I'm going to put my butterfly yet, but, oh, I forgot I have this big one. So maybe I want to put this one here. All right. Then you want to just kind of fill in the spaces. So that way nothing looks empty. I think that is looking pretty good. We have two extra ones here that I can squeeze in there. And maybe there. All right. That's what I got so far. These leaves obviously, you know, can't stick out too much from the base. frame because it will not let you close the frame. So then the butterfly, you can fold it there. Maybe, you know, we can put it there. Yeah, and I think I might be happy with that. So okay, everybody, wanted to show you how the shadow box came out. So here it is. Oh, geez, golly. Sorry about the glare. It's terrible. I am by the window. Anyhow, there it is. Wanted to show you, I glued all the flowers to the backing of the shadow box. You know, want to make sure that they hang it up this way. So this is what it will look like on the wall. And I am going to now move on to show you what I'm going to apply my decal. I'm going to apply it right here on the glass. So first thing I'm going to use is my CRICUT weeder tool to get the backing out of the vinyl. I want the letters to stay on this time. So here we go. And let's see here. This is a really cute decal that I also got from CRICUT Design Space. And I'm gonna move my shadow box a little bit over. Give me a little bit more room here to work and show you how this came out. A lot of little details in here, so when you're weeding, you want to make sure that you are taking out the right parts, and hopefully that your machine blade worked really well, because otherwise, like for instance right here, things may stick that you don't want to. Weeding is usually not the funnest part that everybody talks about, but once you see the results, they look so gorgeous. See that? It says, "Mom, you are beautiful." I'm getting there. There's always everybody has their little methods of weeding. You can go downward, you can go sideways, you can go at an angle, and believe me, I have tried them all, because if you even get one portion that sticks to the letter, it's gonna lift it, and it just won't be good. Then you have to go back and fix it, or find out which letter was left behind. So weeding can be a little tricky, but I think this all came out. Always check the vinyl, make sure. And then now I'm gonna go back in here to weed the in-between so you can see how pretty this is. And I got the coral color just because, I don't know, I think it's cute. Springish, you know, goes with the shadow box that I'm calling the Garden Mother's Day shadow box. So if anybody's interested in ordering it, I mean, you know, reach out. I will customize it for you however you like. Doesn't have to be this wording on it. And like I said, I make other shadow boxes that, you know, that I also love, that include the picture. Which I also find that it makes it nice and personalized, right? Let's see here. That's one piece, and that's the final piece. So here it is. "Mom, you are beautiful." All right, so now I'm gonna move on to putting this on the transfer tape. So I use Vivid transfer tape. You can get that on Amazon as well. I can put a link for that for you. It's pretty good. I like it. I mean, contact paper does just as good a job. You know, I use either or sometimes, depending on what it is. I can get this to peel, we can get started. Here we go. All right. I like this one because it has the lines, the grid lines, which kind of helps you when you're going to put something down. So it's like a little guide, right? So now I'm going to use my CRICUT scraper and make sure that when I lift the transfer tape that my letters are going along with it, right? Okay. I usually like to do the back as well, just because. And as you can see from my vinyl lettering, I use Oracal 651 Oracal. It just means that it's permanent, and I like that because I'm putting it on the top of the glass here, so it'd be really, really hard to take off. So I recommend that. If you want something that's removable, then you can use the Oracal 631 or any CRICUT vinyl that says removable as well, which works just as great. So now I'm going to place my Mom, You Are Beautiful right on top there. And let's see, when I do this, I want to make sure you can see it. All the letters. Neat. So if it does this to you and you see it lifting on the white, all you need to do is press it back down with your scraper. Okay, and you know, I usually like to do corner to corner. I'm not sure if you can see this. I hope you can. All right, so here it is again. It wants to lift instead of stay on my transfer tape. So I'm just gonna go back and press it. I mean, this CRICUT scraper is amazing for helping you press down and make sure that the vinyl goes on the transfer tape. There's one little piece there. If you don't have a scraper, you can use a credit card, use your finger, whatever works. Just make sure when you take it off that it's blank, no letters on there. And here is my decal again. And just gonna view it this way. This cutout of the sign I did is 6.5 by 5.5. Just so you know the size in case you wanted to do it yourself. There it is. Again, my scraper. Very helpful. You want to make sure now that the letters are going to stay on the glass when you lift up the transfer tape. Okay. You would do, you know, up and down, side to side, all that fun stuff. Alright, and I'm going to use my weeding tool, get this transfer tape off, and I'm going to do it a little slow. Want to make sure everything stays down. So far, so good. All right. I definitely like to peel off the transfer tape corner to corner, not up and down. I don't know why. I just feel like it always works out that way for me. You can do however you like. And voila! Ta-da! Here is my beautiful garden Mother's Day shadow box. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and give me a like and subscribe if you like what you see so far. Any feedback I would always appreciate. So thank you so much for watching.